Hello everyone, welcome to Target JS, and in this video we'll see what is this Swadeshi movement. See, the Swadeshi movement was launched in the early 20th century, and this movement was a direct consequence of the British India government's decision to partition Bengal. And the two main goals of this movement were the use of Swadeshi goods and boycott of foreign made goods. So let's see in detail the origin of the Swadeshi movement in India. See, the government's decision to partition Bengal was made in December 1903 by Lord Curzon. And the official reason given was that Bengal, with a population of 78 million people, was too large to be administered. However, the real reason was that it was the center of the revolt, and the company officials could not control the protest, which they thought would spread throughout India. And Bengal was divided by language, religion. The western half would be primarily dominated by the Hindus, and the eastern half would be primarily Muslims. Okay, but still what happened is that the British government ignored the public opinion against the partition, and Lord Curzon issued an order on July 20th 1905, dividing Bengal into two regions. And this decision to divide Bengal resulted in anger among the Bengalis, who clearly saw dividing Indians into communal lines through the British plan. Okay, and before the Swadeshi movement was launched, petitions, speeches, memorandums, public meetings, and press campaigns were the main forms of protest techniques adopted by the moderate national leaders. And and the main moderate leaders such as Surendranath Banerjee, Krishna Kumar Mitra, and others realized that the usual moderate methods of protest were not working, and that there was a need for something larger in scope with a different strategy. And that is the reason the Swadeshi movement in Bengal was dominated by extremists. Again, a very important point. And then a boycott resolution was passed in Calcutta City Hall on August 7, 1905, where it was decided to boycott the use of Manchester cloth and salt from Liverpool. And Vande Matram became the boycott and Swadeshi movement theme song. Again, a very important point from Prilims perspective. Also remember that among the movement's various forms of struggle, it was the boycott of foreign made goods that witnessed the greatest success. And not only this, the boycott and public burning of foreign clothes, closing the shops that sells foreign goods, all became common in remote corners of Bengal, as well as in many major cities and towns across the country. And another form of mass mobilization which was widely used by the Swadeshi movement was the corpus of volunteers. We call it as Samitis. And Ashwini Kumar Dutt, again a very important point, who is a teacher, set up this Swadesh Bandhap Samiti in Barisal, which was best known volunteer organization. Again, a very important point from Prince's perspective. And not only that, Shivaji and Ganpati festivals in Western India, that is in Maharashtra, were organized by Lokmanya Tilak, mainly to spread the Swadeshi message and boycott movements across the masses. And in Andhra Pradesh, the Swadeshi movement was known as Vande Matra movement. Again, a very important point from Prince's perspective. So that is all done. So now the question is, why did the Swadeshi and boycott movements end? See, the British had seeded the concept of communalism deep into India's culture, and the Swadeshi movement was unable to gain support from the Muslim masses, especially the Muslim peasantry. Okay, and at the Surat session, remember in 1907 we have the Surat session. We witnessed the Congress split, and this in turn weakened the Swadeshi movement. And by mid 1908, the Swadeshi and boycott movement's mass character had nearly ended. Student participants were expelled from the government schools and colleges, public meetings were banned, the press was subject to several controls. Also, the government moved quickly against the movement's leaders, including Ashwini Kumar Dutt. These names are very important. Krishna Kumar Mitra, Lokmanya Tilak, Ajit Singh, Lajpat Rai, Chidambaram Pillai, and Bipin Chandra Pal, along with Aurobindo Ghosh, retired from politics. And all this actually make it as a leaderless movement. Okay, and also remember that in 1909 the movement had spread across the country, and people had started anti-partition and anti-colonial movements. And in 1910 there were many secret associations that had been set up, and there were many revolutionary movements which were in line with Swadeshi movement. And later movements by Mahatma Gandhi from 1915, such as Satyagraha movement or non-cooperation movements were based on this Swadeshi movement itself. And also remember that because of the mass political protests, the partition was annulled in the year 1911. Okay, and new provinces were created based on linguistic lines rather than religious lines. Bihar and Odisha provinces were carved out of Bengal. Bihar and Odisha became the separate provinces in the year 1936, and a separate Assam province was created later. And despite the annulment, the partition did create a communal divide among the Hindus and Muslims of Bengal. So this is one drawback. So now a very important question. So what is this importance of the Swadeshi and boycott movements? See, the Swadeshi and boycott movements were India's first 20th century movements that encouraged mass participation in modern national politics by a large section of the society. And for the first time, women came out of their homes and joined the processions. And the Swadeshi and boycott movements also changed the character of the Indian National Congress from being driven largely by moderates to the main agenda now being set up by the extremists who gave the Congress 1906 Calcutta sessions a call for Swaraj or self-government. And the ideas of non-cooperation and passive resistance successfully applied many years later by Mahatma Gandhi, and it found their origin in early 20th century Swadeshi and boycott movements. So this is the main importance of this particular movement. So if you get a question in the mains, then you can actually use all these points. Now again, a very important point on August 7, 2015. Remember, August 7, 2015, Prime Minister Narendra Modi observed the first annual National Handloom Day in India, mainly to promote indigenous handloom and khadi products. So now the question is, why 7th August 2015? See, the date was chosen because on 7th August 1905, the Swadeshi movement was proclaimed to avoid foreign goods and use only Indian made goods or Indian made products. So that is the reason they have selected this particular date. So that is all about Swadeshi movement and Swadeshi and boycott movement. If you like these videos, then do subscribe and don't forget to like, share. Thank you.